Topping our morning rush, there are now multiple approved city-sanctioned homeless camps across the metro, but so far, none of them are up and running. One of the main reasons is people living near potential sites protesting the idea. Will follow the development for you. We're learning more about a deputy-involved shooting in Albuquerque, South Valley. On September 20th, the deputy was flagged down after someone saw Colby Atkins passed out in a car. Deputies say Atkins drove into oncoming traffic, hitting two vehicles. He got out of the car and pointed at what deputies thought was a gun, but turned out to be a flashlight. 6 deputies then opened fire, killing him. The trial against a former UNM athletics director is set to move forward. Paul Krebs is accused of spending thousands of taxpayer dollars on a trip to Scotland, resulting in multiple charges, including embezzlement and tampering with evidence. Paul Krebs' trial is scheduled to begin in July of next year. We'll follow it for you. Erica.
And here's a look at your morning forecast. As you're heading out the door, make sure you're wearing those warmer layers. Temperatures will be staying in the upper 40s, low 50s through at least 9 a.m. and then starting to warm into the 60s by 11.
New Mexico Highlands University is seeing an increase in enrollment for the first time in over a decade. This year, they're seeing a 59% increase in new undergrad students. That's 96 more students. Highlands University is also seeing an 89% increase for their online classes. A nonprofit in Las Vegas is officially set to buy and repair a building that was a synagogue in the late 1800s. The Las Vegas Jewish Community Inc. nonprofit is buying the building from the Archdiocese of Santa Fe, rather. They were able to raise $352,000 to buy the building, which leaves some money left over for repairs. Well, Xcel Energy shuts down one of its coal-fired power plants. Many New Mexicans worry about possible rolling blackouts. However, those living in eastern and southeastern New Mexico may have better luck. Xcel operates power plants and wind energy facilities in that portion of the state and in Texas. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is lower today. We'll be staying quiet and dry through the afternoon, but it is a cold morning. Make sure that the kids are wearing the extra layers.
Happening today, major world leaders set to meet in an emergency summit to discuss recent escalation in Russia's war on Ukraine. The emergency meeting of the G7 leaders comes one day after more than 80 Russian missiles rained down on more than a dozen regions of Ukraine. Ukrainian officials say more than 10 energy infrastructure targets were struck, leaving many without power, water, and even heat. Charges against a teen are dropped this morning following the release of body cam video that shows him being shot by a San Antonio, Texas police officer. The officer was fired for violating his training and police procedures. The teen remains on life support this morning. Congress could make some changes to the rules for retirement accounts that could make it easier for you to get your money. The Senate is looking at changing regulations allowing 401ks to be accessed in emergencies without some penalties. Erica.
All right, let's get a look at traffic. The maps are clear, no accidents or slowdowns. Trackers going west on I-40 near the Big I, and everything is still moving at speed in that area.
Finally, for your morning rush, take a look at this story. An American runner is a new record holder after the Chicago Marathon. Emily Sison now holds the record for the fastest women's marathon by an American, finishing the Chicago Marathon in just 2 hours, 18 minutes and 29 seconds. She beat out the previous record by 43 seconds.
And time now for the fine facts. At number 5, a new home for food trucks is coming to northeast Albuquerque. This lot near Louisiana and San Antonio is well on its way to becoming the Pacific Rim Food Truck Park. Judy Chang owns the nearby Chinese restaurant Rising Star, and she got the idea for the food truck park during the pandemic after seeing several restaurants struggle to stay afloat. Pacific Rim opens this Thursday, and it will be open 6 days a week.
On to number 4 now. New Mexico Highlands University is seeing an increase in enrollment for the first time in over a decade. This year, they're seeing a 59% increase in new undergrad students. That is 96 more students. After years of declining enrollment, the university had to repurpose its dorms. But now, with so many more students, they plan to update and reopen those same dorms. Highlands University is also seeing an increase of 89% for their online classes.
And at number 3, it is going to be a warmer and drier day. Make sure to wear the layers this morning, but by the afternoon, we'll be in the low to mid 70s in the metro area. We'll be seeing lots of sunshine and dry skies.
On to number 2 now. This morning, we're learning more about a deputy-involved shooting in Albuquerque, South Valley. On September 20th, a deputy was flagged down after someone saw Colby Atkins passed out in a car. This was at a gas station near 2nd and Rio Bravo. When deputies arrived, they say they tried to make contact with Atkins. They say he then drove into oncoming traffic with a stolen car, hitting 2 civilian vehicles. They say he then got out of the car and pointed at what deputies thought was a gun, but turned out to be a flashlight. 6 deputies opened fire, killing him that night. Deputies also say they found drugs and stolen credit cards in the stolen car. Finally, number 1 for you this hour, there are now multiple approved city-sanctioned homeless camps across the metro, but so far none of them are up and running, and people living near potential sites are still protesting the idea. The first safe outdoor space located at I-25 in Manal was approved in August. It was expected to be up and running within 30 days. As of right now, that lot is still vacant due to complaints and appeals from neighbors. On the west side of town, the Bethlehem Baptist Church also trying to get a safe space approved on the church's vacant property. The first application was denied. The second one has been submitted.